hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Baddies Midwest episode 4. Y'all, Zeus is now like, I feel like you guys are clicking and you're clicking down. This episode gave Not As TV realness. Literally. It was given Not As TV. Callouts. I'm surprised somebody did put it on the dead homies. Like, or on credit. Like, it was given a little bit of Not As TV. So we start off the episode with Jasmine and Summer going at it. To me, neither of them really won. But Summer got Jasmine with that good left hook. Okay? Y'all, this episode, I had to slow-mo all the fights. Okay? So when I slow-mo this one, Summer fights hilarious to me because she swings and looks back as if she about to get jumped. She do. So half the time she be missing because she not looking. She looking back so that way she don't get jumped. Okay? So to me, that's why I felt like it was sort of like nobody really like won, but nobody really like lost either. So when they separated them, I thought the guardian was calling them some hoes. Like he was a ho, 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 ho. No. He was basically telling the other security guard to hold her, Jasmine, because Summer was calling her a hoe. She like, you hoe, hoe. And then all I hear is the guardian talking about ho, ho. And I'm like, let me find out the guardian is being messy. I'm like, wait, what? I had to rewind that. I'm like, I'm giving Rolly, what you over there being messy for? I thought he was over there trying to be messy and be funny. Now, when they separated them, by the end of that fight, Summer was looking like Bucky from damn Fat Hour. Okay? I said, is that Bucky? Bucky is a baddie. Okay? Summer had a wig cap to the back, giving Bucky realness. So after that fight ends up happening with Bucky and Jasmine, we end up getting Yoshi and Summer. They end up getting into their own fight because of that situation that happened on the bus. Now, those two are like in similar weight classes. Of course, Yoshi's way, way smaller than Summer. So their fight is to me a little bit even. Yoshi did get tore by Summer, but Summer, you were supposed to aim for her face, not the grass. Summer was punching the grass. She said, bitch, you became a gardener. You are not a squabbler. Like, you was hitting the grass. You were supposed to aim for her face. You had her right where you needed your damn component to be. Opponent. And you still didn't get her. You won, don't get me wrong, but it's like, did you really? Because you was hitting the grass. So that fight ends up happening. You know what's funny about it? It was Jasmine after the fight talking about, do I look good? I look okay? I look good? Okay, cool. I look ugly? Cool. Because my wig about to peel off. I look good? She was checking with the other girls, making sure that her wig was still intact. Meanwhile, freaking Summer over there looking like Bucky. All right? So then the OG girls end up pulling up. And Natalie gets out the car. It's so funny. All the OG girls look all high class, makeup done, hair done, look all dolled up. And while the OG girls got to fight for their lives to enter up in their house. Because let me tell you what Lemmy Pepper did. Before them OG girls pulled up, this is what Lemmy Pepper said. Lemmy Pepper said, he gathered all the new baddies. He was like, so like, guys, this season is going to be like impeccable. And I need all of my baddies to play a role in doing their big one. So I want you guys all to pick an original baddie, find an issue with them, call them out, and let them know why you deserve to be a baddie. Because I got like 50 girls I can call and replace all of you girls. So it's like, do you really want this? If not, you could just go home. I mean, like, I'm just doing what I can. You know he said that to the girls. It's given produced. It was completely obvious that that's exactly what was going on when the girls pulled up. So the OG girls pull up, whatever. I hope it was lucky hoping somebody called out Rolly because I know she would have freaked up out because Rolly was like cute with her bang. So she would have been really mad if somebody called her out. So Ivory ends up calling out Lex. Even in her confessional, she gives Lex her props. She tells her, she never like whooped her down, but she doesn't feel like she lost and that she hits hard. Let me tell y'all something. Ivory never liked somebody who never backs down from her. She does not like people like that. If you're not gonna back down from her, she's not gonna like you. She like people that cower to her. And that's why I like Lex, because Lex matches her energy. And Ivory, can you stop saying you bloody her nose? It's a piercing. What you think gonna happen? That's like hitting somebody when they getting a tattoo. You might get blood. Duh. It's a piercing. You punching it into skin, it's gonna bleed. Like, I hate how she thinks she bloodied her nose. You did not bloody that girl nose. Stop. Okay? So Ivory and her end up fighting. I will say Ivory did win. I think Ivory did win, but I think Lex was still keeping, at least keeping up to her best ability to her. But apparently they fight by like 17, 20 times this season. So at one point, she going to end up getting that eye. So we'll see when that happens. Now, Ivory, at this point, when the OG girls have pulled up, she ends up calling Jayla. Let me tell you, I smelled the fear on Jayla when she got called out. Although, like, she fought her, I don't think Jayla wanted to fight her. But Jayla not a punk. So it's like she's going to fight her just off the strength of her getting call out. Okay? A call out! She's going to do it just because. Okay? Now, I slow-mo the fight. First of all, the fight in general was very, like, disappointing. Very disappointing. Like, it was giving, y'all was doing aerobics with y'all hands. It was just, nah. And the thing is with the security, y'all gonna have to stop playing favorites. Because one of the dudes, one of them Samoan niggas, y'all gonna have to back up. Y'all was trying to hold back Big Ivory. Okay, and she had to tell him to back the F up. I feel like that Samoan nigga, the security guard, was trying to hold Ivory back so that Jayla could get in a couple of licks. I'm not even a big Ivory fan, but y'all need to stop doing that. Like, that's really annoying. If y'all gonna let them fight fair and square. If somebody lose, oh well. Stop trying to play favorites and hold somebody back so another person could get in a lick. Because why are they squaring up and you holding her back for? Like, that's crazy. Thank God Big Ivory had enough sense to stop and say, hey, back up. She didn't try to keep going, because if she kept trying to fight her, nobody would have been on Jayla, and Jayla would have gotten some good licks on Big Ivory. Okay, but that Big Ivory, she would have got her lick back in the worst way. So I don't think that would have been too good for Jayla. So you made the smart choice by not trying to hit her. I'm just saying. So that fight to me, like I said, I would say Ivory took the W with that, but the fight was just still disappointing, like on both ends. Because we've all seen those two fight a lot better than that. So to see that was the outcome, I was like, okay. I'm just saying. So next thing you know, Bad Dolly ends up calling out Animac for laughing at her the night before. I like Dolly, but didn't y'all piece it out the night before? So this is what I'm saying. Lemmy Pepper got in all of the new girls' ears and said, guys, you guys got to do your big one. Or like, guess what? You might not have a room in there. That's exactly what happened. And Animac, you are scary, because had that have been Summer or any other person, you would have fought her. So Animac, she do be picking and choosing. Sorry. You would have fought that girl had it been Summer, had it been, let's say, Gretch, had it been, let's say, Nunu. You know what I'm saying? Had it been another girl, you would have fought her. You see what Dolly does, so you're not trying to get there until you have no other choice. That's exactly what I think. So next thing you know, Summer starts to call out Biggie because she said that, she was smelling her wig. No lie, Summer do give me a musty wig smell, just a little bit. Just a little musty wig smell, because she she talk a lot and she be doing a lot of moving around, just a lot of like hooping and moving around. So if your wig have a little stench to it, it's not a big shock. It's not a real gag. It could happen. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the big to do? My whole thing though, at them auditions, Biggie, you be talking a whole lot of ish. I don't know what energy be getting into Biggie. I don't know if it's the producers, the check, powder donuts. I don't know, but Biggie turns into another person at them auditions, and it is not okay. And now you're receiving the repercussions of it because now all the girls are turning on you because of it. Okay, so that's a little bit of your karma. So they start to get mad at Biggie because she didn't want to fight Summer after she sort of brought up the question about the wigs. Here's the thing. Biggie did not have to fight Summer. Should she have spoken up? Yes. But to fight her, I feel like it would have been stupid, like a lot of the fights were this episode. Who Biggie really should have fought is JL. After she bopped you upside your head with that praise dance outfit on, that's when you really should have bopped her upside her head and took her to the king. Take me to the king. You should have booped after she hit you. Now that is what made Biggie look like a punani. When it comes to just her not speaking up, I wouldn't say she looked like a punani. I just think like she didn't think it was worthy enough of her fighting her over it, but I still feel like she should have spoke up and said something because I don't know if it was cut out or what. Biggie didn't even look like she really addressed or said anything to her. Tinka was the one starting to speak up. Okay, so the girls are starting to get upset with Biggie. Animac is looking at her face like, you better fight her, dog. You better fight her. Animac, you do not want her to fight her just because of the wig situation. You want her to fight her because on behalf of you. So let's, let's get it right here. Okay, Animac, you just want her to fight on behalf of you. Now, Pretty P ends up calling out Lex to fight her because of the bus situation. At first, Pretty P, you're not slick. Pretty P didn't want to fight that girl. Lex had to basically say, yeah, I want to fight her. She's like, oh, you want to fight? Oh, okay. It's the okay for me. You didn't really want to fight her to begin with. Natalie had to sort of orchestrate that a little bit. So she calls her out and they get into it and I slow it down. Lex won, but that Pretty P, that be keeping up. She's like a chihuahua. She's scrappy. She reminds me of my dog Chocolate. You feel me? Like that's a scrappy MFR. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give up. They keep going. That dog don't give me a break. He finds something. I'm just shocked at how good Pretty P keeps up. Lex still tore you, but it's like you still kept up. Now all of a sudden, Pretty P decides she wanted to call out Diamond the body, okay? Because she said Diamond was looking at her funny. Now y'all just pulling out reasons out of y'all ass to just fight these girls. Like, come on, what's next? She stepped on my heel. She stepped on my shoe. She creased my shoelaces. Like, it's just like, y'all just finding any reasons to fight. So she said she wants to fade her because she looked at her funny. So Tink decided to step up and fight on her behalf. First of all, I'm sick of this trend. Scotty, I'm talking to you, bitch. That skirt with that ass out is crazy, okay? Scotty had that skirt. Big Debbie cakes for the wakes, okay? That's what damn Tinka had on in the same scene with that black skirt, okay? So she wanted to fight on Diamond's behalf because, they're baddie friends. That's our baddie friend going to the end. You cannot get in. Okay, you know how they had that song now they became a duo. So they end up fighting, and Tinka, to me, whooped the hell out of Pretty P. She beat the pretty out of that bitch. That bitch just goes as P. Like, she was really whacking her to the point where they started fighting near, like, the van, right? So they go for the second round. And the thing is with Tinka, she's like Bianca. They get a key out of, like, fighting. So Tinka's like, what's up? Ooh, Bobby. You know how Tommy was like, Bobby. She was just like, ooh, like she get like a joy out of it. Like it's fun for her. So they go in for like a second round, And then DTB decided to like jump in on one of the second rounds, right? And his Pretty P. Mind you, Pretty P is the one who called her out. Here comes Tasiki. Oh, I think that was weak as hell what Diamond did. These obviously she hasn't learned anything. She can mess with these girls, but she can't really mess with me. That kind of went against what y'all agreed on. This is why, y'all, I'm not a fan of Tasiki. She's very wishy-washy. And this is why I like Dia. A lot of y'all didn't like Dia, but I like Dia, okay? Ice Caribbean, okay? I like me some Ice Caribbean because one thing about her, she never changed her opinion. She came on there and was like, I don't like you, Diamond. I don't like you, Diamond. She made it clear and she never switched up on that. I respect somebody who doesn't switch up on their opinion as the wind blows. That damn Tasiki, oh my God. In the confessional, she a whole different person. And in the scenes, it's a whole different person. This is why I don't believe a lot of things surrounding her. I'm telling y'all, I get up vibe from the beach. I don't know what it is. So my whole thing too, and what makes what she said extremely hypocritical. So last season on Baddies Caribbean, Animac was injured reserve, face crack, right? Diamond and Biggie fought on her behalf when they fought Kiva. And then Animac jumped in. We didn't see you, Tasiki, telling Animac or checking Animac how she shouldn't have did that. So that's a little hypocritical to me. And to me, it's the same situation because Tinka's fighting on her behalf because of her mouth. So isn't that not the same thing? I'm confused. But it's okay because it's Kiva though, and nobody likes Kiva. But that's just okay. Like the girls just be picking and choosing. I'm like, wow. I know Diamond felt away watching this because it was just out of left field and it was random. And it's like, we get you not her tooth out. Like, okay. Congrats. Like, you want a cookie at this point? Like, nobody really cares like that anymore. Like, the fight didn't look as good as the internet boosted it up to be. No shade. Okay, I heard she want to fight Jake Paul. Do us a favor, Tasiki, and just enlist in the military. Okay, we're in hard times. We got Trump in office. We might be needing some more new militants soon. That might do us the favor. Okay, like she just tripped me out with that confession because this is like, do you want to be friends with her or do you want to shade her? Pick one. Like, and it's okay to pick a side, but don't be in and out. That's what gets on my nerves. Oh. We're gonna start calling Tasiki washer and dryer because it's like you so wishy-washy. Washer and dryer. Ivory ended up calling out Summer. Here's the thing though with Ivory fighting Summer. Ivory, you know damn well you could beat up Summer without even looking. Like you could beat her up blindfolded. Why you gotta fight that girl? It's because Summer talks so damn much though. Like Summer her mouth runs like bathwater. It don't stop. She's like, what you mean? Like them bitches hating on me, Natalie. Yeah, I'm getting it in though. Like them bitches hating on me. You know what was funny when the OG baddies pull up? So Natalie's like, "What happened?" Okay, Summer gonna talk about, "I beat up all the moles. I beat up all the moles." Okay, Summer's that confident. Like that bitch is a key. Like, oh my god, where did they find this girl? So it's time for another call out. Emma ends up calling out Scotty because she feels like Scotty is boring. Did I feel bad for Scotty? No, because this is your karma for what you did to Gretch last season. I'm not even a Gretch fan. I know I key and laugh with the big nigga Gretch, but I'm not a Gretch fan. But you jumped on the bandwagon for no reason. You did. And you hit her for no reason last season. Like you kind of found your way into hitting her. So now you got this. It was random. So now you got this random bitch on your ass. Okay, so I do feel like it's a little bit of karma for what you did last season. Now Emma, the way that you did it was very clout chasing. Like what the? This girl said, "I'm gonna come on here and take your spot," as if they're in a girl. If they're in a girl group, we are sisters. Baddie forever. Baddie shot o'clock. Forever. Y'all know they the new Cheetah Girls, okay? Move over, Cheetah Girls. We got the baddies, all right? She said it like she was on Making the Band. What you mean gonna take her spot? Do you know who she is? That's Mrs. Pepper to you. She's not going nowhere. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know what Emma thought that she was going to be successful at doing it, but it's just like, no, that was the wrong approach. You should have found another way to come at Scotty. That would have been a little bit more justifiable. Okay? Is Scotty boring? Yes. And the reason why is because she usually plays the background, but I will say I find her more interesting than Tasiki. Way more interesting than Tasiki. And I will also have something else to say. Scotty, whoever's doing your wigs, let her go. Let my people go. And it's okay. She's sabotaging you. Scotty, you are too pretty, and we've seen too many great hairstyles from you for you to have what you've had these last few episodes. First, you give us a Reba. And now you're giving a Stepford wife in the hood. Because that wig or hairstyle, I didn't like it. With the little red, I don't like it. It's like your wigs are going back in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you get the wigs through time travel? Yummy P's closet? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, it's insulting, low key, to Scotty. And Scotty, you should know better. Like, you sitting in that confessional chair for all them hours, because you know they be asking them a whole lot of questions. You should look at yourself and be like, take this off my head. I don't like it. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's no. No. So, next thing you know, Emma's like, okay, then let's fight. What I didn't like when they start fighting, the security started holding back Emma a lot more, and Scotty was able to get in some hits. But I did peep. Scotty was basically like, okay, security on her. I ain't even got to do too much because she's protected. We all know the tea. Scotty's not going anywhere. And that's just that on that. I don't know what Emma thought her end goal was going to be with this, but it didn't pan out how she planned it to be. Okay? The way that security was on about Emma, you should have started hitting the security so they can learn. You should have pulled a Tommy, okay? Took off your panties, made them smell that motherfucker. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was very, like, you could tell it was purposeful how they was holding you back. Natalie's in her confessional. She's like, wow, this is Scotty. This is really Scotty. Scotty has learned a thing or two these past few seasons. I'm like, oh yeah, Natalie, it's because of you bopping her upside the head these last few seasons. You're damn right she learned a trick or two. Because of you, bitch. You knocked her upside her head enough. So now she's awake. Because most of the squabbles she had has been with you. About 3 of them. Okay? Scotty's like, I'm not boring. That's why I come back every season. Listen, Scotty, we know why you come back every season. And we know a pepper is involved. So don't do that. Don't do that. As if it's some, mystical reason. As if you're like the most, outstanding baddie of all the baddie. Like, no, don't do that. We know why. We know why. Okay? I'm just saying, like, don't cap for us. Because we know the tea. So Lex, after that, decides to call out Jayla. She calls out Jayla because she feels like Jayla picks and chooses her battles, and last season she was a bully. Here's the thing. I think last season, Jayla wasn't a bully. I feel like that's a little bit of reach. Lex, you got them long ass arms, so you reaching. You reaching. No, I don't think she's a bully. But is she a mean girl? Yes. Jayla been a mean girl since season 14. Do I think she was copping pleased with Big Ivory? Hell yes. Anybody who says otherwise, I don't care what y'all say. The way that Ivory and her made up so quickly, had that been any other girl, Jayla would not have made up with them that quickly. I don't care what nobody say. Not only she called her out in public, they fought right after. Jayla didn't have the right preparation to fight her. You don't think if that was any other girl, she would have been getting her every time just so that way she can say, I got you? I'm just saying. So that I agree with. Okay? I'm just saying. Though her and Jayla start going back and forth, not gonna lie, Jayla, you ate that. Okay? Jayla said Ding, ding, ding. I'm phoning in, reporting live about other bitches' businesses. And I'm like, that's what I do on the YouTube. Okay. Do you ate that? You ate that. You ate that. She ate that. Okay. So they finally start brawling and they enter the house. And it's only the OGs that enter the house and sit down. I don't know. I guess they have the new girls just sitting outside. They're poor. Let me tell y'all something. When you're a newbie on a baddie, you get a rough experience to start. Because imagine you get there, you scrapping on the bus, off the bus in front of the yard, and you still can't go in the house. You gotta wait. So the OG baddies were sitting down, and that's when they started coming at Biggie because they felt like Akbar specifically that Biggie wasn't standing on business and defending herself. So they start getting on Biggie about her not defending herself. Let me tell y'all, this conversation to me seems like it was more so gearing towards a lot of what happened last season with Jo and the reunion when Jo showed booped upside the head and she didn't do nothing. It was giving a lot of that they were really referencing to that a little bit. And also what happened with the whole Summer situation, which the Summer situation, Biggie should have said something. That's the thing. Like, she didn't have to fist fight Summer per se, but she should have spoke up. Just how when Lex called out Jayla, she spoke up. That's what all they kind of wanted from Biggie, to be honest, which I do agree with. What I didn't agree with is Ak, you was talking a little bit too much for somebody who just got there. Girl, you haven't even been there for half the season yet, and she's talking as if she's like an OG that been there for years. Miss Celebrity, like, stop, okay? That to me was like Akbar was doing the utmost. Akbar looked more mad than Animac was, and that's her actual real friend in real life. Like, I don't get it. Biggie, you should have on your reality TV moment and got up there after she said you shaky or whatever. Akbar called you out and said that you were shaky and that you don't stand up for yourself. You should have said, "Oh, I don't stand up for myself." Well, shoot the fade, and then you should have fought Big Ak. Okay, you should have fought Big Ak, to be honest, and gag her. The new girls end up coming in the house and they start joining the conversation. So they start asking some of the new girls what's the beef with each other. So they asked Ivory about what happened with her and the fights that happened with Summer. Summer talked so damn much. I'm glad Animat called it out. Summer talked so much to the point she did cut off Natalie. She cuts off Natalie a lot. And I'm like, you keep doing that, and then you're gonna see where you end up. Because one thing you're not gonna do is cut off no damn Natalie. Because when she start feeling the way, she gonna make sure that somebody gets you for real, or you're not on the show no more. Okay, so then she starts going off and stuff, and she says how she's rich. She's Nene Leakes. When I tell you, I scream because Animac was like, "You're not rich. That fake ass Gucci bag." And not gonna lie, Summer was holding that bag so close to her chest. I feel like the bag was fake because you should have showed it off to the camera if it was real. Okay, that was Poochie, not Gucci. Okay, and then next thing you know, her and Ivory start going at it because they asked Ivory what happened, and Ivory loved to twist the story acting like as if it's something it's not. You wanted Big Lex to fight Summer because you felt like it was boring, like Ivory always does. If there's not fist flying, it's boring to her, and you wanted her to fight, and you was mad that she wasn't fighting for Summer for no reason. That's why you got mad at Lex, because she said she would do her big one, but she said she would do her big one if somebody tries her. Duh. Next thing you know, Ivory starts arguing back and forth. And here's the thing, Big Ivory, you was looking like a mime. Oh my god. Okay? You was talking too much to be a mime. Mimes are supposed to be silent. They're supposed to speak with their hands and emotions. Just how you speak with your hands when you throwing them blows. No shade. I'm just saying, whoever did Ivory makeup, you guys need to be fired immediately. Like, that is crazy. When I tell you I scream when I see Ivory face, I said, I know that's not Big Ivory. Okay? Did you steal Scotty's foundation? I can't. Also, did y'all peep? Ivory had a band-aid on her lip. Oh, it's giving somebody hit
hit you on the lip that it's hard. It's giving Lex. She did say Lex hits hard, so that's not even a big shock. Next thing you know, Emma decides to confront Scotty about the whole boring thing. Scotty's like, I'm here. We're here because of me. She said something to that effect. I'm like, wait, what? I thought I didn't hear her correctly. She said something because of me or something like that. But basically, Scotty was basically saying, like, I put in the work or whatever. So who are you to check me? Whether you like Scotty or not, Emma, the way you came at her was very clout chasey. Like, it's just facts. It was very clout chasey. It was random, and it did come across a little thirsty. Even though we agree, okay? Scotty calls out Tasiki. Is like, why didn't you call Tasiki boring? I mean, Tasiki. Why didn't you call out Tasiki? They say she's boring too. Well, Scotty, two things could be true at once. Both these bitches is boring. Now you're more interested in Tasiki. I will give you that. But two things could be true. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. So Natalie decides to make her grand announcement saying that the OG baddies are going to be staying in another house. Is giving Baddies East. I don't know why they just can't find a house to where all the girls are in there. But with them casting 25 bitches at once, it's never going to work where they're all in one house. Versus Baddies South, where it was at least like 10 to 12 girls, where it made sense to where they were all in one house. But now it's like 20 bitches. So it's like they can't all fit in one. And Rolly takes 3 rooms. So it's like, raw. I'm just saying. By the way, Jayla, Rolly, you should get Jayla for saying that. She said, oh, Jayla, Jayla said, Rolly, I did fight people bigger than me. Rolly is bigger than me. I'm like, ooh. I'm telling you, get her, Rolly, get her. Anyways, she makes the announcement that Tinka, DTB, and Biggie are going to be staying at the OG house. And Biggie was like, no. She wasn't having it, and they sort of cut the episode off there. I'm not surprised at DTB and Tinka because there really are OGs if you really want to be technical. Biggie, I'm surprised at, but not really either because out of all the OGs, Biggie is the least liked by Natalie, if we really want to be honest. And they weren't going to put Animac in there either because she has more pull. I'm just saying. And the episode sort of ends off there, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this episode. Are y'all team OGs or y'all team newbies? And also, what did you guys think about the call outs? Okay, leave your comments down below, and we're our babies.
No personal thing. Call it